This is a different and special edition of Illuminate. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Erica Perrott, and before I go any further, I just want to let you know, no, I will not be showing any footage. I have a lot of raw footage that I obtained from witnesses. I have a lot of first encounter stories that I obtained from people who were standing on one side of the street enjoying their life, and then next thing they know, their whole fucking neighbor's house is gone right across the street from them. And they're like, what the fuck just flew by me? What the hell? I will tell you this. Multiple humans who saw it with their own eyes said, that wasn't a plane. Feel how you feel. Were you there? Okay. So you know what has been reported. And what do we know since 2020? What have a lot of people finally allowed themselves to realize? Well, the fucking news lies because it's all bought and paid for. So sit back and enjoy what I've got to say from my perspective after the plane crash in Philly.
Meu Deus, quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo. Ajuda! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus, o carro pegou fogo! Ai, meu Deus, nossa casa vai pegar fogo! Ai! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, ai. Vou entrar lá dentro, Kevin, com eles. Meu...
Proof of life, I'm okay. I appreciate all the calls, the texts. Guys, I'm driving. So crazy part, I would have been in the area today had I not listened to my gut and did something else that like is out of my norm. But it's by my house. It's not far from my home. Like my whole building shook. They all heard it, saw it, but I wasn't home. I actually got all the reports when I turned my GPS off, because my D&D was turned on, so none of my messages were coming through, and my phone was blown up. Like, Erica, is this near you? Erica, are you okay? And the crazy part is we were coming back on 95. When I tell you, we passed every fucking first responding medical vehicle, and I looked at my girl, and I was like, I looked at Darcy, I said, whatever it is, it's bad. You know, we keep going on about our way, right? And then I get off the interstate to find out, bro, like, it was almost a couple blocks real bad. You almost was one of the homeless people. Wow. So, I'll give y'all more details later, but I'm okay. Proof of life. Okay, so I am going to say this interesting thing, though. So, this morning, I started my day out really stupid fucking early because I had goals for some things that had to get done. Plus, I had plans to go hang out with some friends, and then tomorrow I'm out of town all day, so I was like, I got a lot I need to finish up. And I knew I was also going to go out and Grubhub. Y'all want to, let me tell you what I saw today. All day today. Undercover Secret Service style vehicles. When I tell you I've been all over Philadelphia today from 7 a.m. till about 4 p.m. before me and my girl said, hey, let's go to Jersey. I've been all over Philly. And when I tell you in the outskirts of Philly, in Center City, one of them was running right up my fucking ass. Yeah. And now we got a plane that, I'm sorry, looked like a motherfucking missile fell out the sky and a Hiroshima bomb style explosion immediately after it. That's all I'm going to say right now. Hey guys, I'm going to try to give y'all a little bit of perspective. So, over here, that's where the plane crashed. Debris flew all the way over here into a diner and hit someone in the head, metal did. But just to help you understand how busy of an intersection this is, Roosevelt Boulevard, for those of you who aren't from Philly or familiar, there is an above and a below. There's what's called an express side and a, well, slow side. I mean, unless you just drive like some people, and, well, both sides are express. But right here, this is the above portion. And then, see where those signs are? That's the below portion. There is 1, 2, 3 lanes of traffic on this side, 3 lanes of traffic on that side, 3 lanes of traffic flowing west, 3 lanes of traffic flowing east. On the lower portion, you got 6 lanes of traffic up here coming this way. This is always heavily populated with people. Okay? Always heavily populated with people. Yeah, so I can only imagine what the casualties and possible fatalities are.
Who got close and then got told to get away, and then got told to move their cars away because there's debris in the McDonald's parking lot and the diner parking lot. And they didn't need to be told there was debris down there because they saw, if they were in there, a piece of the debris fly through the window and across the diner with such force. And then again, I'm going to remind everybody, the air tank from the jet, according to Philly police, laying outside the McDonald's here on the corner of the boulevard. Just that alone, a heavy piece of steel could have done damage for somebody waiting for a bus on the boulevard in the 6 o'clock hour as well. So Governor Josh Shapiro should be here momentarily, and I will give you a warning and a heads up, and I'm sure he'll have the latest information. You can bet he's on the phone with both the White House and the new heads of the National Transportation Safety Board, Federal Aviation Administration, and so forth. And what a busy, bad time for those folks this week in January 2025.
Let me start by thanking each of you for being here. I want to go through some basic facts about what we know for certain right now. An aircraft went down in the vicinity of Roosevelt Mall on Cottman Avenue. This occurred shortly after 6 p.m. p.m. this evening. As of right now, we have no reports on the number of fatalities. So right now we're just asking for prayers for any and everyone who may have been affected. We do want to note that several dwellings and vehicles were impacted. So what are we asking you to do for us right now, Philadelphia? We're urging you to please stay away from the scene. If you see debris, call 911. Don't touch anything. This is still an active scene under investigation.
All right, I'm coming to y'all now from the other side of the boulevard. Yeah, y'all already know your girl found a way around. Like, I'm gonna get closer. I mean, it almost hit my fucking house. Hell yeah, I'm coming out to see. Like, hello. So, coming to you from the other side of the boulevard. Let's see what I can see from over here. Y'all already know I'll be back up here during the day. But it won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow, well, I'll be in Maryland. But I'll be back up here during the day. But I am curious to know what y'all think about the last story clip. The one with the news report that supposedly came out hours before this actually happened. No, I can't see shit. But guess what? Up here, there ain't no police lines. And the police, like, really ain't paying attention. I mean, okay, so there's a police line. But give me a minute. I'll be back, because I'm about to make my way up. So I can't get any closer. I tried. But, coming to this side of the boulevard, standing here talking to a lady, let's just say at least 6 is definitely not even a strong number of casualties, okay, people? And then, as I'm standing here talking to her, a gentleman walks by. He said, yeah, I was all up in there. And So me being me, I was like, excuse me. I was like, you actually was walking. He said, listen, I was here like right after it happened. He goes, get on my Facebook. I got all kinds of footage. So I'm going to link his Facebook here. His name is DJ Thorpe. And it's crazy. He's Kevin Hart's DJ. It's the fucking odds that that's who I've run into. And he hooks me up with like footage from inside of where it actually went down. But like I said, I'm linking it here. It's on Facebook. His page is full of it. So is his stories. He was in the middle of it, but he's like, I had to go. They was threatening to lock me up because it's a crime. Anywho, he said I had to get out of there because they were like, bro, we're gonna lock you up. You're walking through a crime scene at this point. And he was like, you know, he said, I didn't realize how bad it was till I walked by this one pole, and I swear to God, I saw a body part hanging up there. I can't even fathom right now. See, this is why you listen to your higher when they speak on the first time. Because 3 days ago, I was told, quit talking for the next 72 hours. Pray without ceasing. I also found it ironic because the last few nights I've been working late. This is the area I've been working. But tonight, I wasn't up here. Because earlier today, when I picked my girl up, I said, why don't we go to Jersey? Why the fuck I said that? I don't know. I was just like, you got time? I'll go all the way to Jersey with me? I can't even right now, because 9 times out of 10, I'd have been up here. And there go the feds.
And I hate to say this, but not one of them looked competent. Yeah, I said what the fuck I said.
Alright, food for thought for y'all. Not one of the undercover cars that I saw today was from Philly. They were from New York, Delaware, Maryland, DC. Why the fuck are y'all's undercover cars up here running around the city all day, even in the outskirts in Derby? Yeah, inquiring fucking minds want to know. Also, who was on the scene? ATF? FBI? CIA was there too. You heard me. Yeah, The amount of bullshit that I heard. The raw footage that I obtained seconds after it happened. And the fact that where I was standing, there had just been body parts. There's too much to unpack here tonight. There's too much to unpack before I have to be up for Maryland. To be continued. I'm just gonna finish up with this. You know, I've been talking to different people, and people are like, I'm like, you know, if that's a plane, then whatever. Something ain't right. And they're like, it was a plane. They said it on the news. And like, they don't even fucking live in Philly. And like, their emotions are immediately getting the best of them because, you know, this is what was reported. Well, let me tell you what I know for a fucking fact. Why? Because I fucking lived it. Why? Because I made a choice to go in the military. See, military government, they ain't got a problem packing a plane full of fuel. And there won't be a fucking human on it. But you'll read a news report about how 7 people fucking died. A wife lost her fucking husband. 7 children lost their mom or their dad. And there wasn't a fucking soul on that plane. But guess what? Their family got a flag. Their family's life went on, and their life went on too as a different fucking person. So, and we don't even need people at times. We can just maneuver a plane without a human. So, I can understand why someone who never made the choice to do anything related to government or military can't understand my mindset and where my mind went first when this happened. I can understand it because you only know what you know. So that wouldn't come to your brain because the only time you've seen that happen, most people, is in a movie. Where do you think they got the fucking idea from? Because they do it every goddamn day in real life. I can't tell you how many planes we've sent down overseas to create a smokescreen or to get the right narrative and story. And Americans are crying back home because they think somebody dead and wasn't nobody even in the fucking plane. But you'll never actually know that because you weren't there. And you don't have a security clearance high enough to have even seen the fucking blacked out paperwork.
To all of those affected by tonight's events, you are in our hearts, minds, and prayers. To all of those handling the wreckage, may you be covered and safe. To those of you who have spent time here tonight, I thank you and may your time be restored to you infinitely. Like, share, and comment because I would love to hear your perspectives. May we have more questions than we do coincidences.